I've watched all the challenges, tried them for myself, learned to get better. Now can this noob steal the show? Welcome to Noob vs Meta. Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I am Gimmick Quattro, and in today's episode we are looking down the wheel of losers, or whatever you want to call it, because I did lose last episode. I tried to switch things up and use the Archfiend deck, and things did not go in my favor. It was definitely more fun using an archetypal deck, but that's kind of all I can really say about it. I might have to go back to the progression deck. Who knows? I might give it some try, and I really got to spend some time this week and just go in hard and build something crazy. If you guys didn't tell or couldn't tell, an episode was not posted on Saturday. I get too busy throughout the week. It is hard for me to post Wednesday and Saturday with the editing and stuff like that, and how my computer goes, and that's how the other thing. I'm going to try and do one recording of this per week. So I'm going to do a recording of this and post it on Wednesdays. I'm going to try to do a pack opening. I've got like 3 or 4 in the bank. 3 recorded right now in the bank, and 1 on the way tomorrow. We'll be opening up a Ghost of the Past the day that this episode comes up. So hopefully, that's going to go well, and you should expect pack openings on Saturdays. Anyways, with all that out of the way, let's see what the wheel has to offer me as a condolence prize. Alright, 3 packs. I get to pick out any 3 packs in the past set. And I think I'm going to go with probably 2 packs of Dark Crisis. See if I can get some more of the Archfiend cards and, some other things from the set. But I definitely think I want some more of the Archfiend cards. And then I'm going to go with 1 pack of LOB and just see if I can pick up any more like pot of greeds or anything like that. Well, first back here, not much really to talk about. We did get another rare, we did get another Infernal General. That's really it, so let's just add that to collection. And retry. Flip. Ooh, we have a super rare Berserk Dragon, which I don't know if I have any of the cards that go along with it. I know there's like a couple of cards that go with it, but I have to look into that. And another rare Desferal Imp. I'm pretty sure I have a playset anyway, so that's not much. But add that to collection, and let's move and pick out our 1 pack of LB before moving on. Alright, let's see what I get here. Flip. Ugh. Not too much to talk about at all. Nothing good. It's always a bit of a luck chance there when you go after a set like that. A lot of really crappy cards, but there are definitely some cards with high risk, high reward type feelings to them. So that's unfortunate, but these things do happen. I'm just going to get this set up for the actual opening. So today's episode, we are talking about Invasion of Chaos. A set that was definitely a huge turning point for the game. Definitely with the inclusion of such cards as Chaos Emperor Dragon, a card that wreaked havoc for a long time and is now just recently got off the ban list. Probably I think in the past year it got off with an errata. Unfortunately, I will have to play with the errata and not the original version, if I can even pull a copy, but that'd be really good. I could try to build a Chaos deck. Then if we scroll down here, there's Strike Ninja. You can banish 2 Dark Monsters from the graveyard, banish this face-up card. You can only... I can see the importance of this. It kind of keeps it around. I can kind of jump back and forth with it, but it's not great. It would be easy for me to activate and use, but that's really it. Gale the Lizard is just a compulse on a flip effect. DD Scout. If this card is banished, you can be special summon face up an attack position at the end of the turn. So you could use like the Strike Ninja, banish this card from the graveyard and bring it back to the field, but at the end of the turn in attack position, it's just going to get walked over. Berserk Grill is a good card to use with Skill Drain. There's a lot of cards from the set you could just use with Skill Drain, and you could do like a beatdown style deck. Freed can be really good. If you can banish 2 light monsters, you can just target a card in the field with the highest attack and blow it up. Not a bad effect, but I'd have to be running a pretty light heavy deck to make that work, and if without the ability to get monsters back from the banish zone, it might not be worth it in such a slow meta, so that's kind of hard to say. Chaos Sorcerer, we want to get as many copies of this as possible. It is an incredible card. It is a chaos monster, so it has the same condition as all of them. Banish 1 light and 1 dark from the graveyard. Once per turn, you can target 1 face-up monster on the field, banish that target. This card cannot attack the turn you activate this effect. Strong effect. I mean, that's crazy good. Being able to just quickly, boom, get rid of 2 cards, special summon this alone with a 2300 body is really nice, and then just to pop a card on the field, or a monster on the field, and just banish it can be really good. Definitely my opponent can't get any effects to stop this. And that can be a lot of fun. Black Luster Soldier and Envoy of the Beginning. Again, another one of those really powerful cards. Chaos, you just banish a light and a dark, and once per turn you can either target 1 card of the field, banish it, but this card can attack, or it can attack twice in a row. With 3000 body, that can be really, really good damage to get in, and could very easily close out a game or make it really close to closing out a game, and with a 3000 body, it's really hard to get over. So that's also another card that I would really, really would like to see. If you want to talk about banish effects here for a second, I can do Gren Maju Daeza. This card gains 400 attack and defense for each banished card. With running a chaos deck, I will be doing a lot of banishing. If I use like the Striker and the Freed, I could banish a lot of monsters and then play that with a huge massive body. It has no protection, so I'd have to use like a lot of trap or spell cards to kind of protect it. But it could very well just one-hit KO, and so in OTK or FTK, I don't remember the difference, but one of those 2 things, it could just completely do that and win the game. Bogan, the 600 Pierce can be okay. I would have to be able to summon this monster though, let it wait a whole turn to do it, but it might be enough damage even just to be like, if my opponent just has 600 life points left over, I've got a way to protect it, easily summon it, you know. But again, high risk, high reward type of not high reward, but definitely risk factor. Heart of the Underdog is used with just a normal deck. It lets you just keep drawing cards every single time you reveal a normal monster. It's unreliable in normal decks now. At the time, were not great. Later on, they got way more support, so people could run a normal deck, but even now, they don't run Heart of the Underdog, I'm pretty sure. It is also used for a build of Exodia, but I don't have a playset of the Exodia pieces to do that with. Ojama Delta Hurricane is actually a really just fun card to use. All the Ojamas are in the set, and this lets you destroy all cards on the face up on the field if you control all Ojamas. Now it's really hard to get this effect off without owning all the Ojama support cards, but if I could pull it off, it would be really funny to do so. Chaos End is, again, one of those cards that works well with the banish effect. It can destroy, it's just a dark hole on a spell card that requires 7 banished monsters. It can be good in its own right. Chaos Greed is slow. I might run a copy or 2 if I do build a Chaos deck, because it is basically a pot of greed, but I have to have no cards in my graveyard and 4 more cards banished. Is that hard to meet those conditions? Yes and no. If it's only monsters I play and get into the graveyard, then no, not at all. If there's spell and trap cards, that's when things can be a bit difficult. I'd have to start running cards like, I don't know, Soul Release to make that effect go off, so... DD Borderland, no spells in graveyard, neither able to conduct their battle phase. It's good, but it doesn't protect itself. So any sign of destruction, this thing gets destroyed, and without an alternate win condition, like final count or something like that, it's just not enough to go base off of it. Primal Seed can be kind of nice. If I control a Blackluster or Chaos, I have to pack one of those two first, of course. But I can target 2 banished cards, add those cards to your hand. It's a nice little way to have recovery with all the banished effects going on. But again, it's very reliant on trying to make that all work out. Reload can be a really nice card, just kind of reset your hand. Big Burn, another just strong burn card. Blast Ruins is the same thing. Not much else. Chain Disappearance can be nice to weed out monsters from the opponent's deck, but they have to have 1,000 or less attack, and that's just not as common with the cards that I'm going up against. Dark Mirror Force can be nice if I can find a way to flip face down my opponent's monsters. But that's, it's a weird stipulation there. Mad Dog of Darkness is just 1900 beater, which can be really nice, and it's a dark for the Chaos deck. Sea Serpent Warrior of Darkness can work well with a legendary Ocean. So can Terror King Salmon. And that's 2 good cards right there to run in a legendary Ocean deck. Strong attack, easy to summon. Dark Magician of Chaos. Another really, really fun card at the end of this phase. During the end phase of this card with normal special summon this turn, you can target 1 spell card in your graveyard, add it to your hand. You can only use this effect of Dark Magician of Chaos once per turn. If this card destroys the opponent's monster by battle, after damage calculation, bans that monster, and if the face card would leave the field, banish it instead. With a lot of slurred words there. Basically, play it, get back a spell card that could be Pot of Greed, it could be like Primal Seed maybe, if that could go off. It'd be a nice way to get cards out of the graveyard, but it doesn't have like the same special summon effect like all the other Chaos monsters do, and because of that it can be very slow. It's a bit harder to get it out. I would have to tribute summon it out or find another way to special summon it, and that's just not as easy, but I'd have to look up old deck profiles. Maybe I can figure it out. Manticore of Darkness. I've never actually seen this card. During the end phase, if this card is in the graveyard because it's sent through this turn, you can send 1 Beast Warrior or Winged Beast monster from your hand or field to the graveyard. Special summon this card from your graveyard. Can it just be sent there by like from the deck to the graveyard or like from your hand to the graveyard? Because if it doesn't matter how it gets to the graveyard as long as it gets there, that can be really... It could be just an easy way to get a 2300 beater out to the field. Huh. Might have to look into that. Stealth Bird, just nice burn, but it probably won't last very long. Sacred Crane can be like a Jar of Greed, but the ability to special summon it can be a bit up in the air. Hyper Hammerhead, Black Tyranno. Tyranno could just be some nice cards if I wanted to look after a dinosaur build later on in the future. It's a nice couple of cards just to throw in that deck and that I have access to. So that's not much else to say about them. The effect that Black Tyranno can attack it directly can be really nice. If I can, again, figure out a way to put all my opponent's monsters into defense position. 2600 to the face is a lot. And I'm getting down towards the... I think I'm getting down towards the end here. Lavia Dragon. Wow, this card, it cannot be easily summoned out by a Legendary Ocean, or, well, it'd be a Legendary Ocean because a Legendary Ocean has like Umi on the field. But what it can do, so it's a bit harder to get out, but if I can get it out, being able to just board wipe except for this card. I think it destroys itself. It might destroy everything. That's really interesting. So it is destroy all cards in the field except for this card. When I just took a second, took a bit of a break and looked it up, and that's what it seems like that it is. So that's really interesting. Orc Miniature Fortress of Darkness. By triggering one torpedo fish on your side of the field, destroy one monster on the field. By triggering one Cannonball Spear shellfish on the side of the field, destroy one spell trap card. Wow, that's really weird destruction. It's not the worst I've ever heard of. It's just weird. You have to build a very specific deck based around the card and not really based around anything else. You'd have to like run as many copies of Cannonball Fish and Torpedo Fish, but get this out in the field first, then be able to summon them, but also have the ability to protect this card, and it's easy to get out because of Umi or Legendary or because of Legendary Ocean, sorry. But other than that, it just seems I don't know. I would definitely build a deck around it, but I'd have to get like 2 copies at least, and that seems a bit hard to do. Matza the Zapper. This card can make a second attack during each battle phase. The control of this phase of card of the field cannot be switched. Being able to make multiple attacks is really nice. Definitely if I can boost his attack by equip cards. And the whole switching field effect is not really important at all. Garden Angel Joan. When this card destroys a monster by battle and sends it to the graveyard, gain life points equal to the monster's original attack. I don't think there's an easy way to get this card out right now. I don't think we have like Hall of what is it? Something of Valhalla, in which lets you special summon one fairy monster from your hand when you don't control a fairy monster on the field. Until I get a card like that, this card is not going to be very useful, but it'd be nice to be kind of interesting. Anju of the Thousand Hands, this lets you get a ritual monster or spell from your deck to your hand. It is definitely an upgrade to the ritual aspect of decks. If I got 3 copies of it, I would be able to run that and get rid of Senju and Sonic Bird. Stray Lambs can just give me some tokens to tribute, right? I can tribute them. I cannot summon other monsters. That's okay. But if a token does stay around long enough, then maybe. Or just nice way to chump block. Smashing Ground is just nice. A little bit of removal there to get rid of a monster with the highest defense. Dimension Fusion lets me bring back all monsters, as many monsters as I can remove from play by paying 2,000 life points. Because I do not have a banned card restriction, I can run this as many copies as I want as long as I get it. That would be a nice little card to at least get 1 copy of. Dedication does let me special. I have to run Dark Magician, which I do not own. So close. Salvage is just really nice recovery to gain just 2 water monsters back to my hand. Again, making my progression deck, the original deck, seeming so much better. Multiplication of Ant just gives me tokens. But they cannot be used for tributes, so they're no good. It's just another way to get bodies on the field to chump. Destruction Ring, a little bit of burns both of us, but can be decent removal if I can't get over something. Compulse, I'd like to get a playset at that, just being able to bounce a card back to the hand. In some situations can be better than just destroying it or getting rid of it to get around a tricky situation, so A hero emerges. Yeah. I mean, that could be a really cheap way to get out a lot of different cards, but you have to really use it when you only have like only monsters in your hands. You're guaranteed to get something off of it. And that's really it. Invader of Darkness. Your opponent cannot activate quick play spells. Not like it's gonna mean much of anything, but hey, they can't do it, so I'm a sneaky little man with a cape in the darkness. It's 2900 body, fiend, but it's not easy to get out. That's all I really got. Alright, pack openings. Invasion of Chaos. A set, by the way, I am so glad to finally be making here. I mean, this is an exciting set of cards to open up. Any of the Chaos monsters, really. I mean, I can easily get Sorcerer. Hopefully I get 3 copies of that. But really, it's the big ones that you want to get. So let's flip here. And to start, nothing really to talk about. The Sea Serpent Warrior is actually really good. And Destruction Ring I don't mind seeing there. So those two are not bad. Flip. Primal Seed and Senju, or Manju. I like seeing Manju. I think the Mark III can be useful, but I highly doubt it. Nothing really here. Salvage. Glad to see a copy of that, and Smashing Ground. Those are 2 really good cards to get. Nothing really here. Maybe, I don't know, Fenrir. We got our first super here, Feed the General Warrior. Oh, Feed the Brave Warrior. That's what I meant. He's something. For the Chaos deck, it'd be, if I can pull off enough Chaos cards, he could be, I'm definitely going to play him in that, so that's something. Another copy of Salvage is really good, and Terror King Salmon's really nice to see. Nothing really here. I mean, we're still early on to the pack opening, only 8 packs in, and we're doing only okay here. Compulse, our first Compulse. That's a card that I'm really glad to see. Now I just got to pick up 2 more of those. If my packs would load in, apparently they don't want to. Flip. Ooh, we have another Trap Jammer as a super rare, really? I mean, it's okay. Let me look at it. I didn't read this one beforehand. I'm getting more super rares, I guess. When your opponent activates a trap card during the battle phase, negate the activation. If you do, destroy it. Oh! Well, actually, that's not bad. Alright, I take that back. I'm pretty glad to see that. And I'm glad to see another Terror King. So my opponent could activate, like, Mirror Force, and I could be like, yeah, no. No to your Mirror Force. Ultra Evolution Pill can be used in dinosaurs, I believe. It's a reptile. Dimension Fusion! Oh, we're getting so close to getting a nice little Chaos deck put together here. Oh, an ultra rare Dimension Fusion. Now we just need, any type of ultra rare card to make this work. Or a card that... Ooh, Chaos Sorcerer. I think that's the only one. That's the first one I've received so far, but there we go. A 3rd copy of Terror King Salmon that completes the playset. A 3rd copy of Salvage, which completes the playset. And DD's Scout Plane. I can special summon an attack position at the end of the turn. Maybe. A secret rare Chaos Emperor Dragon, Envoy of the Beginning. Of the End. I'm sorry, of the End. I didn't think I was gonna get it. Oh, 13 packs in, and we've had a lot of really good secret rare, holo rare luck here. Wow, wow. Wow, that is just icing on the cake. Anything else is really just extras. Nothing really. Another Manju, which is nice. Wow, I still cannot believe I got that Emperor. I didn't really talk about self-destruct button. I don't think it's ever going to come up, but hey, it's a card. Don't you forget that, folks. Gale Lizard, maybe. In like a control deck. Another super rare. This is not a great super rare to see. It is another super rare, but without Dark Magician and without Chaos Sorcerer, it's not really going to come into play. So take it or leave it as you want. Unless I get a Chaos Orc, it's not that good. Another Sea Serpent of Darkness, though. A Mad Dog of Darkness is a nice little rare there for the body. And nothing. All right, coming down to the last 5 packs here. What I would really like to see is some more Chaos Sorcerers. I haven't seen very many of those. I could get Black Luster Soldier would be really nice to get. Another Chaos Dragon would be amazing. Nothing. All right, no straight lambs, I guess. We don't talk about anything. Rare Destruction Ring. Okay. 3 packs left to go. Not looking so good here, but not like I can really complain too much. No, I don't see another Chaos Sorcerer. It must have been a like a short print card. Last pack, I can only hope for something really good. Please, please give me another super rare, another super rare, another super rare. And did not get another one. Oh, but I did get another Chaos Sorcerer. Okay. That's really good to see. And I think Chaos Disappearance might be okay. I might put that in the side deck. All in all, really good pulls. This was an excellent pack opening. I've been waiting for something that's good to happen for a while now, and it finally did. So, let's, I'm gonna go do some bit of brainstorming here and see what I can come up with. All right, I will catch you guys at the deck building screen, or Hello everyone, I'm back, and deck building went pretty interestingly, if you ask me. So here's a progression deck. It does look a bit different than before, not by much, but definitely there's some upgrades. So let's go through it. 3 Terror King Salmon. Just with Legendary Ocean on the field, he becomes a level 4, 2600. That's just really good. Sea Serpent Warrior of Darkness is a 2000, 7-colored fish, 2 copies, 2000. Aquamador, nice little defensive booty. Island Turtle, same deal. A Legendary Fisherman, 2050 body, plus cannot be can direct the opponent direct. What? Unaffected by spell cards and cannot be targeted for attacks, which can be nice, but can be bad at the same time. Manju of the Thousand Hands, I replaced Sonic Bird and Senju with 2 copies of this. It does both their jobs just together, so it's not like it's a dead draw. It's more useful that way. For Synergy. 1 Witch, 1 Cyber, 2 Yami Ship, 1 Maneater Bug, 2 Crab Turtle, 1 Raigeki, 1 Giant, 1 Pot, 1 Cold Wave, 1 Fissure, 1 Upstart, 1 Terraforming, 1 Monster Reborn, 1 Salvage, 2 Turtle Oath, 1 Book, 2 Legendary Ocean, 1 Bottomless, 1 Needle, 1 Sekuretsu Armor, 1 Dust Tornado, 1 Trap Dust Shoot, 1 Mirror Wall, and 1 Solemn Judgment. The side deck has changed a little bit. I got 1 copy of Tribe Infecting Virus, 1 Magical Scientist, 1 Giant Churnade, 1 Monster Reborn, 1 Salvage, 1 Smashing Ground, 1 Book, 1 Called, 1 a Legendary, 1 Raigeki Break, 1 Needle, 2 Sekuretsu Armor, 1 Trap Dust Shoot, and 1 Mirror Wall. The deck is definitely upgraded. It's a bit better than what it was, so maybe it'd have a bit more of a fighting chance, and it definitely has a power upgrade. Now for my crappily built Chaos deck. It's late, I'm not going to spend forever on this, but I think what I came up with is not too bad, I hope. So 2 Mad Dog of Darkness is just a 1900 Dark Monster. If I can clear out the opponent's board enough for me to just attack even once with this, that can be really good. 1 Chaos Emperor Envoy of the End, 2 Chaos Orc, 1 Freed, 1 Getsu, 1 Drilligo. If I had more, I probably would play more. This does let me just attack the opponent directly if they control a monster at 69 or more attack, which is going to happen way more often than not going up against a modern deck. This might give me a chance just to hit in for like the last little bit of damage for game. 3 Crane, honestly, I don't think I'll ever be able to special summon it, but it's 1600 plus it's a light target. 1 Witch, 1 Gran, 2 Witch Doctor, 1 Old Vindictive, and 2 Apprentice Magician, 1 Raigeki, 1 Dimension Fusion, 1 Primal, 1 Pot, 1 Chaos End, 1 Fissure, 1 Upstart, 2 Dimension Distortion, 2 Chaos Greed, 1 Destruction Ring, 1 Hero Emergence, 1 Bottomless, 2 Sekuretsu, 1 Dust, 1 Compulse, 2 Mirror Wall, 1 Trap Jammer, and 1 Solemn Judgment. The side deck, 1 Cyber, 2 more Grand Manju, 1 Primal, 1 Chaos End, 1 Dimension Distortion, 1 Greed, 1 Destruction, 1 Sekuretsu. Honestly, I didn't figure out a side deck. I just kind of took some cards out of the main deck to add in a few more monsters because the monster lineup was a little light. It still is, but not nearly as bad as it was. Alright, with all that being said and done, let's get ourselves into a custom match here against... what was I going up against? Evil Swarm. I'm gonna go up against Evil Swarm, a match. Myself 10 minutes. Forbidden cards allowed. Create custom game. And first things first, I will be using the progression deck. The same typical deck that I would play. If this deck loses, then I can spin the wheel. If the Chaos deck loses, then I cannot. Whatever the first deck is that I use, that's the deck that I'll be going based off of its win-loss rate to determine whether or not I get a wheel spin. And at that rate, I will go first. Not a terrible start here. Getting a Legendary Ocean to start is always really good to be able to play 7-colored and a Mirror Wall. If anybody tries to stupidly attack into this type of setup, then I can do some solid damage. I don't know why they activated that. Oh, that's interesting. Whatever. Well, that's not good. They took control of that. And I will activate Mirror Wall here. It will protect my life points a little bit. And I'm only going to take 15. Do I want to keep Mirror Wall? Yes, I think for now. And I'm actually just going to activate the effect. I mean, not activate, I'm going to set Cyber Jar just to kind of clear off the field. I know it's not a great position to be in. Oh. Well then. I will not keep Mirror Wall here. I will activate Pot of Greed. I will set a card. Summon this. He's not affected by spell cards, so he's not... I gotta keep remembering that's the thing. I actually will do that. I will set a card. This does give me the chance to attack over my own 7-colored. Gets 1 card off the field, plus gives that back. Not great, but it could be... 2 cards. I will activate Dust and pop that. Ooh, Vanity's Emptiness. Interesting. I guess I'm okay with getting that. And here we go. I lose from here because there's nothing I can do. That sucks. Alright. Play next round, side deck and complete, and maybe I'll go second. Maybe I'll become more reactive. I don't know why they keep activating Max C. It does not make any sense, but it's okay with me. Well, then I say go. That feels like the best move I could have made here. I'm going to activate the Dust. I am going to get rid of this, whatever that is right now. I will not activate anything else. Ooh, Psalm Strike. That is a nice card to get rid of. Activate the Mirror Wall. I will not activate Book yet. I want to see what happens here. No. Interesting. I will now activate the Book, putting this face down. Yeah, I feel like that's the right play overall. I will keep Mirror Wall here. I will set this. There. Kind of walling up here, which is nice. I think that's the right move. I'll get rid of that. Oof. Interesting. Do I wanna... No. No, I don't. Oh, yes, I did. Yeah, that's my fault. That's fine. Which will give me... I guess Yami Ship. I might as well play defensively still. Yeah, if I kept Mirror Wall on the field, as much as it would have sucked, me going down to 1,000, I would have had the chance to actually take out both of his monsters there. I'll attack here, and I'll get in for 12. Not a lot, but it is something. I am not making him go on the draw. Ooh, only just a face down. Oh, that's fine. I'll set another card here. And just attack. Alright, things are going pretty well here, actually. Unless you pull out like a crazy play, I think I have the win. And I do. Get rid of that. And I can win against... okay, this is my first win. We are going to go into another round. But it is looking good so far. Again, a maxi play every single time. That's a big hand just to dump. Well then. Interesting. Might as well set these so I can use them. And I will set the Yami ship and pass. I think. It all kind of feels like the only play. Perfect. I think Manju's gonna be good here. It lets me dig through my deck. And it's a 1400 body. It's not used. Oh, I guess I could have Monster Reborn back one of his. I don't think it's worth it right now, though. I might as well set that, and I will... I'm gonna go a bit more on the attack here. Do that, and then I will... No, there's no point. I thought about going to Nightmare Phoenix. I could pop something, but... Oh, wow, that's not good. It could be way worse, but... Alright, let's get rid of this from the field. This will let me get here. And unless something really bad happens here, I might have just... Alright, one more turn and I win. Ooh. Ooh. Is this deck doing what it's supposed to? Okay, I don't care. Ooh. Enter battle phase. Attack. Alright. And we got ourselves a really big win there. I don't run into that very often, so I'm going to play it back, do the exact same thing, and I'm going to play the Chaos deck. This episode will run a little bit longer, but that's a-okay. I just give myself a chance to try out both decks, and I don't mind the longer episodes. It does suck for editing, but when I'm giving myself more time to edit, you know. I guess a Chaos Sork here and hope that he puts something in the graveyard. Or, I meant Doctor of... Oh yeah, so he does. I'm gonna compulse that back to hand, actually. Oh. No, I will not replay the battle. Well, that sucks. That's fine, though. Allure. Rescue. Getting rid of that. A lot is going on here. And I don't know, I'll get rid of this, I guess. Oh, you suck. The one-time trap jammer. That Dog of Darkness is not going to help me much. It'll help me run over my own card, putting a light and a dark inside the graveyard. So as long as I get Chaos Sorcerer or something. I guess. I should have run Soul Release, I forgot. Oh well. Now I just need to hold off long enough somehow until I can manage to get Chaos Sorcerer or... Ah, that really sucks. Or Chaos Dragon. But things are not looking too good here. I think I have one more turn. I do not. Well, that really does suck. And, well, alright. Side decking complete. I'll go first. I don't know. Come on. I hate it when that happens. I will set the Witch, I will set Mirror, and I will set the Fissure. And hope for the best. Well, that sucks. The effect couldn't go off. Yes, I will keep it. I wish I'd Trap Jammer just one turn earlier, but that's fine. Hopefully with the 2 more turns I have left on this, I can create a nice little play here. Hopefully. I can create a nice little line of play. I cannot wait for the Xyz era. I've definitely said that before. In situations like this, I could just drop these guys off and go into something better. Oh, that'd be so nice. Okay. And I won. As easy as that. And I will set and attack. That does give me another win. If I can win for a... Oh, I could win here. Might not be easy to do. But I possibly can win here. Okay. Yes, I will activate this. Getting rid of that. That's fine, I think. I'm still going to play defensively, but I'm trying to ease some things out. Make sure he runs out of resources from his hand. Get rid of that. That sucks, but it's fine. I cannot activate that. I hate this spell. Okay. And he's running low on resources, and he pops that, and that really does suck. But which does let me get out Mad Dog of Darkness. I have 2 darks in the graveyard. I do need another light, but I still might be a little ways off of chaos or anything like that anyways, so I do run 3 chaos monsters in the deck, so I have like a 1 in 10 odds of pulling one out. And that's not going to help them out. At this rate, I do look like I have a chance of winning. Looks like with the Evil Swarm deck, as long as I can run them out of most of their resources, I have a fair chance of winning. Okay, that's not so good. Set this. I need some type of removal here. Yeah, my best bet is some kind of removal. Huh. And this, that does give me my light. As long as I get a chaos monster here. 400 for each. I will summon the Freed. Can't do his banish effect yet, but I can get him for 1400 points of damage. So that's only 1200 attack he'd have right now. I need a little bit more banished. Okay. I special summon and I want to get rid of you and I guess you, which will give me Chaos Sork. I will activate. I will get rid of this. I will then normal summon my friend here. Oh, of my banish cards. I thought it was any banish card. That sucks. But it is an extra 800 damage here. And if my opponent cannot make an answer right now, I will win. I think the game's in the bag. Yeah, and with that silly move, the game is in the bag. I win. Well then, that's a first, having both decks win. That does not happen very often, and I really, really, really hope the music wasn't too loud for the audio. Oh no, because if it is, then I was all gonna go to waste. Maybe, I don't know. I might have to just throw some music on and cry. Anyways, thank you guys for watching. If you enjoyed, please hit the like button, subscribe to my channel, and comment down below. It would mean a lot to me. And I will hope to see all of you guys again. And I hope to see all of you guys back here again for the next episode, which will be posted next Wednesday. But hopefully you guys will be getting a pack opening within the next week. And hopefully I'll have this video edited and uploaded in time. Alright, peace.